This is wild. Hi guys, it's Caleb. Welcome back to the Casual Homophobia playlist. Today we're going to be talking about the sentiments behind the question, who's the top and who's the bottom in the relationship. So one thing that makes the whole who's the top and who's the bottom question casually homophobic, or if anything problematic, is that they would never usually ask that to someone they are close to. It's not something they would typically ask a stranger if they took the person seriously. And that's the entire premise. It's the fact that queer relationships are not validated and seen as legitimate unions between people. It's one thing if you have close friends who might be promiscuous and not really committal. Some people might be polyamorous and might not even think of open relationships. They might just not even be into relationships at all. But it's definitely something to scrutinize when someone is like, oh, who's the top and who's the bottom, when they don't know you at all. It's one thing if your friends are trying to matchmake for you, which is a whole other conversation altogether. And another thing when someone you don't know, an acquaintance, a colleague, wonders, how do you guys have sex? Because that's not something that they would ask maybe their brother-in-law. It's not something that they would ask their younger cousins. It's not something they would ask their siblings per se. Because there's some things that we just know better than to ask people, specifically because we consider those relationships as serious things. We understand that people make a commitment to one another. And so when it's asked to queer people, it's more in jest and more to poke fun at the dynamic because it's so different from heterosexuality, but not really a question that tries to investigate the legitimacy of a relationship. How long have you guys known each other? Where did you meet? What kind of hobbies do you both enjoy doing? How do you spend time together? It's none of those questions. It's simply who does the poking and who does whatever. And so it's something to, really think about.